Okay, today we are doing numerical problems in the chapter electric current or current electricity. Mainly, we have to do the problems on resistance. Resistance in series, the formula is R is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3, simple addition. And resistance in parallel formula is 1 by R equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3 and so on. So, we'll be doing the problems on these two formula first. And then in some question we have to find current. Then current formula will be I equal to V by R. Ohm's law will apply. So they will give a question says find the equivalent resistance of the following circuit. First question, find the equivalent resistance of the following circuit. Of the following circuit, and they have given a circuit like this, simple one, like this, like this. So this is 4 ohm, 2 ohm, 1 ohm, 3 ohm. This is A and this is B given. We have to find the total resistance. We will see what type of combinations these resistances are in. We say they are in series because all are in the same line, same current will flow everywhere. Current is not dividing only. Direct answer will be R is equal to 4 plus 2 plus 1 plus 3. Answer is 10 and the unit is ohm. This is the first one. Second question. Find the equivalent resistance of the following circuit, and they are given a circuit like this. This is 4 ohm, this is 3 ohm, this is 6 ohm. You have to find the total resistance of this circuit. We'll see what type of combination they are. They all are in parallel. Why they are in parallel? Because current is starting from A is dividing into three parts. 1, 2, 3 parts. There is division of current. So we will be writing the formula 1 by R, or you can add 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by 4, 1 by 3, 1 by 6. And now you will find answer. 1 by R remain as it is. Your LCM of the entire thing is coming 12. 4 3 is coming 4 2. 1 by R, this is coming 9 by 12. Therefore R value will come 12 by 9, reciprocal. So we can cancel 4 by 3. The value of R is coming 4 by 3. Divide 1.33 ohm. So in parallel combination, as I told in the beginning, your total resistance comes less than the least. Your answer, total answer is coming 1.33, which is less than the least of it, least of them. That is 3 ohm. Your answer will come anything but lesser than that, and that is the answer for this. Now the another question. Find the equivalent resistance of the following circuit. Third question. And question is like this. Three ohm, 6 ohm. Let us take this as 4 ohm, and this one as 5 ohm. Like this. Find the total resistance of this circuit. Here we see these two are in parallel, and this one and this entire thing as a whole, and this thing, they all are in series. So first we will be in the parallel one. These two parallel formula we apply first. 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by 3, 1 by 6. LCM is coming 6, we get 2 plus 1. This is coming 3 by 6. Therefore, Rp value will come reciprocal of it, that is coming 2 ohm. Resistance of the parallel part is coming 2 ohm. Therefore, total resistance or equivalent resistance R equal to simple addition 4. These two together value we are finding 2, and this is 5. We'll add all and get the answer. 11 ohm is the answer. 11 ohm is the answer. Now, next question. Find the equivalent resistance. Question says, number 4. Find the equivalent resistance of the following circuit between the points A and B. Between the points A and B, and they have given a circuit like this here. Like this is given. This is A, this is B. This is 3 ohm, this is also 3 ohm, this is also 3 ohm. You have to find the total resistance. Total resistance between the points A and B. So how to find? We'll check whether they are in series or they are in parallel, or some of them are in series, some of them are in parallel. So we've got to check them. How to check between the point A and B? So from point A the current will enter. You can enter the current this way, and current will leave through B like this. Current will enter through A and will leave through B. When the current is entering through A, is it dividing? The answer is yes. There are two parts. One part here, one part here. Like this. Current coming here and getting divided in two parts. So that means these two are in parallel. So I will mark anyone as R1 and anyone as R2. We'll see R1. This current has to come out through B. The current will have to come out through B. That means R1 will come out through B, passing through a single resistance, but R2 current will flow like this and then will come out. That means these two are in series and then coming out. These two current is same, that they are in series. When the currents are dividing, so they are in parallel. I get R1 value. R1 value is 3 ohm because it is single only, alone. R2 value is coming 3 plus 3. These two are in series, so series formula I am using 3 plus 3. The answer is 6 ohm. Now R1 and R2 are in parallel. Now I apply the formula of parallel. So write 1 by R, we can write AB as a subscript. Resistance between AB you are finding, that will be equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. We can write here 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. 1 by RAB equal to 1 by R1 is 3, R2 is 6. Now you have to take LCM and find the answer like this. LCM is 6, you get 2 plus 1. 3 by 6. So R between AB will come reciprocating both sides. Answer is coming 2 ohm. So that is the answer to this question. So you have to decide whether they are in series or they are in parallel. So that is very important. So through whichever point the question says, so through one point you will enter the current and through the other point you will take out the current. When the current is entering, check whether it is dividing or not. As many branches is dividing into, that many parallel will be there. Branches, each branch represents parallel. This is one parallel, this is another parallel, like this. If there are 3 branches and 3 parallel, there are 4 branches and 4 parallel, and within each branch, whether the current flowing is same or not, that you have to check. Okay, this is the answer for this question. This type of question has been coming in ICC. It may carry 2 or 3 marks, depending upon the length of the answer. Next question is like this. Find the equivalent resistance between the points A and B in the following circuit, and they have given a circuit like this here. A, B, C, D, 3 ohm, this is also 3 ohm, also 3 ohm, here also 3 ohm, then this is given. Like a square. In previous case it was like a triangle, equilateral triangle. Now it is like a square. So between the point A and B again mentioned how to do. So through A current will enter and through B current will leave. So that we have to draw ourselves. It may not be given in the question. So we have to draw ourselves. As the current starts from the point A, enters from the point A, is it dividing? Answer is yes. It is dividing here and here. 2 parts. One part here, another part here. Then these 2 parts are in parallel. So first part I write as R1 and second part I write as R2. So current through R1 will come out directly like this. Because R1 value is single only. But current through R2 will go like this all through all the three of them, and they will come out. That is this one are in series. So first I write like the same way. R1 is equal to, first I write 3 ohm, and R2 value, R2 is the down one, and this, that will come this plus 6. 3 plus 3 plus 3, the answer is 9 ohm. R1 is 3 ohm and R2 is 9 ohm. They are in parallel. We decided because there were two branches in the beginning. Now I get 1 by RAB equal to 1 by R1, that is 3, 1 by R2, that is 9. And now we will complete the answer. LCM of these two is coming 9, 3s are, 1s are, this is coming 4 by 9. Therefore RAB is coming reciprocal now, 9 by 4. Answer is 2.25 ohm. 2.25 ohm. Resistance between the point A and B is coming 2.25 ohm. If in the same question they are asking you find the equivalent resistance between the points E and C, between the point A and C, how you will do? Through A it enters and through C it will come out. Then as it enters through A, it is dividing into two branches, R1 and R2, but this branch current will flow like this and then come out. That means these two are in series. 3 plus 3 you will do, the answer is coming 6 ohm. Down also R2 will come same way, 3 and 3 6 then come out. That means that also is 6. And then 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6 we will do, and we will find the answer. Similarly, they are showing like this way. This is also given 6 ohm, for example. So how to do? We see between A and C, question is asking find the equivalent resistance between the points A and C. So how to do? Through A the current enters and through C the current will leave. As the current enters through A, it is dividing into three branches. R1, this can be R2, this can be R3. So anyone we can take as R1, R2, R3, randomly we can take. We see there are three branches, but within each branch we have to see. Within R1 the current flowing is same and then coming out. Then these two are in series. What is the answer of this one? 3 plus 3, the answer becomes 6. R2 is going all alone through this, the answer is 6 only. And then this one is coming like this, 3 plus 3, the answer is again 6. And all the three of them are in parallel. So then we will be using the formula of parallel. Then 1 by R is equal to that, 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3, and then we would find the answer. If there is any complicated network given, we have to decide series and parallel by checking whether the current is dividing or not. If the current is dividing, they are in parallel. If the current flowing is same, so they are in series. Now another question. Question number 6 is like this. Question says find the diagram is given like this. This is PQ given. This is AB given. 3 ohm, 3 ohm, 3, 3. Each one is given like this. And question says find there are two parts in the question. Find the resistance between the points P and Q. First between P and Q. And the second part between A and B. Between A and B. There are two questions. First we have to find the total resistance between the points P and Q, and then between A and B. So first we'll bother this point P and Q. How to find the total resistance between the point P and Q? Through P the current enters, and through Q the current will leave. The current will come out. As it enters through P, it is dividing into two branches. Any branches I take R1, any branches total resistance I take as R2. Now how the R2 is current through R2 is flowing? Current through R2 will flow all through this and then come out. Only single. But R1 current will flow like this way. All the three of them. That is these are in series. The first part we are doing between P and Q. We are first finding between P and Q. P and Q. For that I write R1 value first I write 3 plus 3 plus 3, that is 9. And R2 value I write here 3 ohm. Therefore resistance, they are in parallel, so I write parallel formula of resistance between PQ. These two represents PQ. That means 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2, write 1 by 9 plus 1 by 3. Now you find the LCM 9, it comes 1 plus 3. Next time we can add 1 by r pq is equal to 4 by 9, or r between pq is equal to 9 by 4. The answer will come 2.25 ohm. That is the resistance between pq coming. Now the second part. Second part between A and B. How to find between A and B? Through A the current starts and through B the current will leave. Current starting from A will go all through PQ like this and then come out. That means all the three of them are in series. It's like this way, and it is coming out like this. This is how much of R between AB we are finding this way. This is 3 ohm plus PQ value will not take 3 because this is all included. These three of them are also included with it. That is what is the value of RPQ, total RPQ we are finding. What is the value? 2.25. That value you have to take 2.25 and this value is 3. The answer will come 8.25 ohm. That is it. So that is the answer for this question. Okay. Now next question is find there is a figure given and they are asking find the total resistance between the points P and Q. First part and the second part between A and B. And the figure is given like this way. Each one is say 3 ohm. This is PQ mentioned and this is AB mentioned. Like alphabet A. Now how to find? First we have to find between P and Q. For P and Q. Or between P and Q. Between P and Q we are finding it first. We'll see through P the current enters, this is the point P, and then through Q the current will come out. As the current enters through P, it is dividing or not? Yes. In two parts. Here is R1, here is R2. But R1 current will flow all through this and then come out, and R2 current will go like this and will come out. First we find R1 value. R1 value is coming 3 plus 3. The answer is 6 ohm. R2 value will come 3 ohm. Therefore R between P and Q will come 1 by 6 plus 1 by 3. R between P and Q LCM will take there 6, we get 1 plus 2, 3 by 6, 1 by 2. Reciprocating at the end, the answer will come 2 ohm. This is the first answer. Second part we are doing now between BW is between A and B now, between A and B. Now we have to find between A and B. Through A the current starts and through B the current it will go like this, PQ and then this way. The same way we do now. R between AB, the answer will come 3 ohm. Plus this part PQ will not take 3 ohm alone, we will take that together, all together the value, total value of resistance between PQ that is coming 2 ohm. 2 ohm and out here is 3. We will add all of this, the answer will come 8 ohm. That is answer. So these are the types of questions you can expect in ICC from calculation of resistances, total resistance and all. So you have to decide if they, normally they don't give so complicated network, but it's easy to decide whether they are in parallel or they are in series, or they are first they are in series and then again they are in parallel and all. You can easily decide. Okay, now another question is like this. Question says a wire of 9 ohm resistance, a wire of 9 ohm resistance is cut into 3 equal pieces. A wire of resistance 9 ohm is cut into 3 equal pieces, and each of the pieces are joined in parallel. Each of the pieces are joined in parallel. What is the resistance of the wire now? After breaking, after dividing, what is the resistance of the wire now? That means the total wire resistance is 9 ohm, and you are dividing into 3 parts. And what is the resistance of each part? 9 upon 3, that means 3 ohm. We write here resistance of each part. Resistance of each part. Each part is equal to 9. You are dividing 3 parts, the answer is coming 3 ohm. Now each parts we are joining in parallel. So you are joining parallel. Show the diagram first like this, like this, like this. 3 ohm. This is also 3 ohm. This is also 3 ohm. All we are joined in parallel. Now use the formula 1 by R. Parallel formula is 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3. It's coming 3 by 3. Therefore, the value of R is coming cancel it 1. So 1. Total resistance will become 1. That is answer. Now, similarly, they ask the question like this: there is a wire whose resistance is 9 ohm and it is cut into 3 equal pieces. How can you join those 3 pieces in order to get the total resistance 4.5 ohm? You have to get the total resistance of 4.5 ohm. How to join them? So the resistance of each part is 3 ohm. That means 3 wires you are having. There is one wire like this 3 ohm. There is another wire like this 3 ohm. Another wire is like this 3 ohm. You have to join in such a way that the total answer must come 4.5. How will you join? If you put all of them in series, answer will come 9 ohm. If you put all of them in parallel, your answer will come less than the least, answer will come less than 3. It cannot be 4.5. How to get 4.5? This 3 ohm we put in series. Your answer should come 4.5, which is more than 3. And the remaining 2 you put in parallel. Your answer will come lesser than that. That means less than 3 can be 1.5. 3 plus 1.5 give the answer 4.5. That means you show the diagram this way. 3 ohm here and the other 2 you put in parallel like this way. You put them in parallel. This is 3 ohm, this is also 3 ohm. Now you find the answer. You will find these 2 are in parallel. So parallel formula you can verify the answer. This will come 1 by RP. You are doing first, you get 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3, so 2 by 3. Therefore RP value will come 3 by 2. Answer is 1.5 ohm. Therefore, the total resistance will come 3 and these 2 together. 3 plus 1.5, the answer is 4.5. That is the answer. So, these are the types of question you can expect on resistances. Then 1 year in ICC they had given this question also, and I would like to do that also. The question was like this. You are given 3 resistors. You are given 3 resistors of 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 6 ohm. You are having 3 wires or 3 resistors of resistances 2 ohm, 3 ohm and 6 ohm. How would you join them? How would you combine them so that your effective resistance is greater than 6 but less than 8 ohm, greater than 6 ohm but less than 8 ohm, and draw a diagram for this circuit. This is 1 year ICC question and the question was carrying 3 marks. So how to do that one? You have to get the answer more than 6 but less than 8. So how to do? Since your answer must come more than 6, that means 6 you must put in series, because in series the answer comes greater than the greatest. And these 2 you have to put in parallel, because from these 2 the answer will come anything but less than the least, that is 2. Less than 2 ohm will come. That is 6 plus anything less than 2. Less than 2 can be 1 also. Then 6 plus 1, the answer will come 7, which will come in between 6 and 8. So we will be drawing the diagram. First we are planning and then we are drawing a diagram for it like this. This is 6 ohm over here, and put another 2 like this. 1 here, 1 down like this. This is 2 ohm here and 3 ohm here. Then your answer will come between 6 and 8, because 6 is in series, your answer will come more than 6. But out here the answer will come less than the least, which is the least 2. So your answer will come anything but less than 2. When you add 6 plus anything less than 2, your answer will be between 6 and 8, definitely. So still you can verify the answer. First you do in parallel part, 1 by RP. Parallel formula is like this, 1 by this and 1 by this. We will do 1 by 2, 1 by 3. 1 by RP is equal to LCM is 6. You get 3 plus 2, 5 by 6. Therefore, RP value will become 6 by 5. The answer is coming 1.2 ohm. As I told you, the answer will come less than 2 and it is coming 1.2 ohm. That is correct. Therefore, the total resistance or effective resistance, effective and total is all the same. Effective resistance will be equal to 6 plus 1.2. The answer is 7.2 ohm. 7.2 ohm, which is more than 6 but less than 8. So, this is also 1 year ICC question. So, I think we have discussed enough questions on resistances. Now, we will do some problems where we have to calculate current. And to calculate current, the formula will be simple. I equal to V upon R. Voltage upon the resistance. Okay. Now, we can take down a question. Write down. Find the current. Find the current drawn from. Find the current drawn from the cell. Find the current drawn from the cell in the following circuit. In the following circuit. And they have given a circuit like this way. This is 3 ohm, this is 6 ohm, this is 4 ohm, and this is 12 volt. 12 volt DC. And they are asking you to find the total current drawn from the cell in this circuit. So how to do? First we will find the total resistance. Now the answer part. These two are in parallel. First we do parallel formula. You can add 1 by Rp here. 1 by Rp value will become 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6. Therefore 1 by Rp value will come LCM 6, 2 plus 1, 3 by 6, 1 upon 2. Therefore Rp value, don't forget to reciprocate at the end. The Rp value will come on 2 ohm. Resistance of parallel part, the answer is coming 2 ohm. This is 2 ohm and this is 4 ohm. They are in series. Therefore, the total resistance R is equal to 4 plus 2 will be writing as 6 ohm. Total resistance is 6 ohm. Now we will find current now. Therefore, current I equal to formula is V by R. Ohm's law formula. V equal to IR or I equal to V upon R. So what is the total voltage? We have 12 and the total resistance is how much? 6. Answer will come 2 ampere. Answer is 2 ampere. That is answer. Question was asking find the total current, find the current drawn from the cell. So this is the current I drawn from the cell, that is 2 ampere. By chance if they ask you find the PD across 4 ohm, PD is voltage. If they ask then only we will do extra. PD across 4 ohm, PD is voltage formula we have IR. What current is flowing through it? The same current I only will flow through it. I value is how much? 2 ampere. The 2 ampere only will flow through it. The I into R will multiply. 2 into this particular resistance. This particular resistance is 4. So answer is coming 8 volt. Unit of potential difference is volt. So we will be writing there 8 volt. This type of question may carry 3 marks. 1 mark on the calculation of total resistance 6 ohm. Second mark will come on calculating current. And the third mark they are asking find the PD across 4 ohm resistor. The answer is coming 8 volt. So this type of question you can expect. Take one more question and then we will be starting new chapter next day. Question says find the current drawn from the cell. Find the current drawn from the cell and through each of the resistors as shown in the circuit. This is 4 ohm, this is 12 ohm, this is 1 ohm, and this is 8 volt given. So this is the circuit given and question has been find the current drawn from the cell and also through each of the resistors given. So first we'll be finding the total resistance. They are in parallel, we see, so we'll add 1 by Rp. The formula is 1 by 4 plus 1 by 12. 1 by Rp is equal to LCM is 12. We get 3 plus 1, 4 by 12, 4 1s are 4, 3s are will go. We get Rp value is coming 3 ohm. So this is 3 ohm and this is 1 ohm. What is the total resistance then? R total will be equal to 1 plus 3, the answer is 4. And the total voltage we have 8, therefore total current I will be equal to V by R. V is 8 divided by 4, the answer is 2 ampere. Here the current coming off is 2 ampere. We are calculating this answer here. Now we check 2 ampere is flowing from the cell of 8 volt here, flowing from the cell of 8 volt. 2 ampere is flowing exactly without getting divided here. 2 ampere is flowing over here without getting divided. But here the 2 ampere is dividing into 2 branches here. This branch is I1, another branch suppose is I2. There the current we have to divide. The 2 ampere only we are dividing here, and then again 2 ampere will be together. I1 plus I2 will be 2 ampere and will go back to the cell. How to divide current? We divide the current only in parallel. So how to divide current in parallel? So for that we learn in parallel only the current gets divided. In series the current remains the same throughout. We will be finding the voltage of the parallel part, Vp. We can do this. Vp is equal to write formula IRP. This thing we do in order to divide the current. Voltage of the parallel part. Voltage in parallel remains the same. So I value is how much we are having 2. And Rp is only for these two together. Single value will take. What is the single value? Rp value is how much? 3. So answer is coming 6 volt. Though the answer V of Vp 6 volt, we can find out this way also. We will find the voltage across these. Voltage across is coming 2 ones how much? 2. Total voltage is 8. So 8 minus 2. What is the remaining voltage? 6 volt. 6 voltage will be the voltage across this part. That answer will come. That way also it will come. So Vp you can find 2 ways. Either using the formula Vp equal to IRP, or you can find the voltage across the other thing and subtract from this the total. Total is 8. 8 minus that will be the voltage left over or the remaining voltage. That will come across the parallel. That will also you can do. Now we will divide current on. Therefore I1 is equal to that here Vp voltage across this upon this particular resistance. This particular resistance is 4. Vp value is 6 by 4. We will divide, answer will come 1.5. And now we will find I2. I2 value will be also coming same way. Vp by this particular resistance, that is 12. That is 6 by 12. 1 upon 2. The answer is coming 0.5. When you add I1 plus I2, the answer must become I. Because I is only getting divided. So 1.5 plus 0.5, the answer is coming 2. Exactly this value is coming. Or we can do one thing. To find the current through the other branch, find the current in first branch and the minus from this 2 ohm. That also you can do. 2 minus 1.5, the remaining answer will come as I2. That also it can be done. So this is the answer for this question. With these numericals, this chapter is over. And next day we will be starting a new chapter, that is household electricity. Household electricity is also easy and it won't take much time. Now you got 3 short chapters only to go. Okay, thank you.